guys, welcome back to my channel. This week I'm talking about something a little bit different, and that's how do you continue to write, how do you continue to produce art when it feels as though the world is falling apart? If you stop to think about the big problems like climate change, terrorism, refugees, our shrinking job market, rising house prices, and a multitude of other issues, sitting down to work on a short story or a novel can seem kind of self-indulgent and pointless. What good is a novel going to do when the world is falling apart? It's important that we acknowledge these inadequate feelings because simply ignoring them isn't going to do anyone any favors. However, it's equally important that artists continue to produce despite this feeling of inadequacy. Art itself may not be able to solve these complex, incomprehensible problems, but artists must continue to use their skills and abilities because we need art, even if the world is falling apart. At the most basic level, novels provide a space for escapism and entertainment. At their best, a novel can inspire us into action by forcing us to confront our own behaviors and beliefs. We may ask ourselves why we do the things that we do, whether our behavior is contributing to the problem or the solution, and how we can change for better, both individually and as a society. Stories don't have to change the world, but if you want to write stories for the sole purpose of escapism, both for yourself and your readers, then that's an honorable use of your time. We need a little escapism. We need books that we can read at the end of a long day. Books that offer some comfort instead of further confrontation. It's okay to read funny books or adventure stories or mysteries. Not only is it nice to escape into a different world with different people and different problems, it is also nice to see those problems be solved. Writing novels in times of crisis can seem pointless, but that isn't true. Novels have purpose. A well-crafted and thoughtful novel that asks hard questions may not change the world, but it can affect change. You may choose to write a dystopian novel that's based on scientific fact about where we're heading environmentally. Or you may write a speculative fiction novel about what the world would look like if women suddenly became infertile, or if we intentionally cloned people in order to harvest organs. These types of stories act as a type of roleplay. They allow us to ponder and to explore potential future spaces. They allow us to ask questions like, if we continue to be passive about this particular problem, what's going to happen? Additionally, they provide a container for all of our personal and social fears. Not only is the writer able to unburden themselves, but they're also allowing their reader to experience their own inner fears while remaining within the safe confines of a story. The world may have a lot of problems, but when hasn't it? If you're struggling to justify your need to create art, perhaps this final point will convince you. When we look back at the type of art that was produced at any given moment in history, we can see the predominant concerns of that time through the themes, structures, and styles. We need to write stories that capture this moment in time, that explore our societal concerns, and that showcase our collective psyche. Artists need to make their contribution to the historical record, because we have skills that scientists and politicians don't have. We can take incomprehensible problems and present them in a consumable format that will allow you to feel something. And that is a very special skill indeed. I know this video is a little bit different to my other weeks, but if you liked this video, please feel free to subscribe or hit the like button and give it a thumbs up. Know that you can always check out my website, taraeast.com. I'm on social media, that's Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. All the links are below. I hope you've had a really productive writing week, and I'll see you next time.